Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Lights suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up? And a kick out at 2.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his last WrestleMania match.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow.
Oh, strong impact. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All 3 men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
That favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal team.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Stalking from above.
Up high.
Crossbody from the top. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
Oh.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. drops on JBL.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that. 2. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating a...
Trying on, bar. And somehow able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from certain peril. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go... About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. Rey Mysterio. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. We can expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speedway.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Rey or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Just as heartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio. Perched up top, all the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Propping him up in the corner.
Oh, an overhand punch.
And then follows it up with the line.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning the chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
All right, the opportunity to top. Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. And he tosses it back in now.
Struggling to fight, being forced into the tree of woe.
Oh, kick connects. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes.
Sent right into the corner.
And this This is just signature.
Oh, what a response. Mysterio might be able to start mounting something here.
Time now for Rey to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, and followed by a bulldog headlock.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Rey had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory in a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell count. CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Boom! GTS. Does that finish Rey off?
2, and he's still in the game.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Bam! Strong kick.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back going to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
Immediate cover after the impact. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
From above!
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now. Suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 of us.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
is simple.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
That stretch could lead to a snap. So much.
Oh, what a great escape.
Taking him to the corner now.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. I'll step through. Here we go. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one summed up.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Elbow drop. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating.
This could do it for the win. Kicks out before the 2 count.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems. Tremendous reflexes.
German suplex turns the tides.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. To the sleep.
Orton is done.
Quick instant.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing? Like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Strenuous effort here.
Agonizing hold. Gotta find a way out, and they do.
Randy Orton. Setting his opponent up, and this is just classic.
And talk about giving a DDT with authority.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk has got a gnarly taste. That was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
Oh my, boot to the spine right there. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting...
And there you have it. It's all over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
Kick to the back.
And with CM Punk and
Face first.
setting up on the Koji clutch lock.
Options are running out for Undertaker here. Oh, wait, he found a way out.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws. Oh, what an axe handle.
Sheesh, a painful-looking chop.
Hooked up, and DDT.
Looking to go up high.
From the top.
A double axe handle. Making his way to the top here.
From above!
Blast off! Cross body from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Just ejected from the ring.
Sky high. Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a footnote.
Yeah, this is about affirmation. CM Punk believes he's the best in the world. Paul Heyman believes CM Punk's the best in the world. But it infuriates them that there are those out there who don't agree.
Undertaker gets tossed out of the ring.
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
The official clearing. CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS. Is it enough to overcome Undertaker?
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride. The only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow The Undertaker's still in it and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Shoulders up before two.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
High angle belly to back suplex. CM Punk playing to the crowd now. Oh, that can dislocate something.
Spinning heel kick. Fends that off. Catches the kick. The roundhouse kick.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, down with a GTS. Will that sew this up for Punk?
2 count. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM
There is so much on the line tonight, both Cena and Punk, so much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Sunset flip powerbomb. Going for the pin early. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Possibly testing the waters with that pin attempt.
mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, man. Spinning heel kick.
What's he got in mind here?
Spiked. And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment. Face first. All set up.
The Koji clutches locked in.
Cena with nowhere to go. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Oh, did you hear that? This all started one of the biggest matches in history.
Fighting their way out of this position
Will create separation. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. This is not how Punk envisioned things starting. Already on the back foot, and he needs to right the ship to WrestleMania. Boom! Read that one.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
He left an opening.
Instead, dropped with a DDT.
Face first. All set up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Punk never saw that coming. CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena or The Rock. It's all about the WWE title or WrestleMania. He says tonight is about the future.
But perched up top.
A diving knee drop. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Taking flight. Oh, that's it. What a splash.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Guys, are we gonna see it? Is CM Punk gonna take Cena's spot at WrestleMania? Mongolian chop.
Cena's getting dominated.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now. No.
John Cena avoids impact.
Precarious position here.
Electric chair and a face buster. Strong counter from Punk.
John Cena sent flying straight to ringside.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Incoming! Oh, just a flattening splash. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Uncorked a big punch.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Just ruthless.
What's it gonna take to win?
Stiff elbow will break that.
Boom! Back and forth, back and forth. Looking for the advantage here. Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock. Drops his opponent with a massive line.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Oh yeah, from the top.
Diving elbow.
Vintage Punk. And he's got to be looking to put Cena to bed here.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Ladies and high stakes matchup. Punk kicked to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a final driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. 5-knuckle shuffle.
And Punk has been on the edge here before against Cena, but you never want to have John Cena this close to the finish line.
Cena, look at this power. Onto his shoulders. Attitude adjustment.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
But Cena now can't take his foot off the gas. He was almost at the finish line. Cena, being famous, sir.
Capitalizing with a pin here.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Hooked up. DDT.
There's the skull absorbing further impact. It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. And close enough to be under the rope. Submission hold broken. Bang. He finds a counter.
Oh boy, here we go.
Not able to rally there.
I'm looking for the pin here.
2. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk! Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 world championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE... Turns that back on CM Punk. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious. Face first. Set up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, simply devastating.
Face first. Set up. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Spinning heel kick. back at him.
Boot connects right on target.
And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as he possibly can be to counter anything out of The Rock's playbook. Punk studied The Rock both inside and outside the ring.
Punk's proven he knows how to best The Rock, but the question is if he can do just that when the pressure is fully on, like it is tonight, when the electricity in the crowd puts Punk's back against the wall.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have...
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Trying armbar. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. And he's going back to the top.
Stalking from above.
Lift off.
On a double axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And CM Punk is in control.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability. Looking like a game of tit for tat now. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
That's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
Kick.
Setting The Rock up.
The champion had every move scouted except their own. Goes into the corner.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The people's elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
Championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock put down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
Champ's down. This one's for everything. And a kick at it, too.
You'll have to move heaven and earth to keep the champion down. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS. This may be the challenger's moment.
There's two. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting his CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam. Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down the beast incarnate, Punk will have definitely earned the moniker.
Punishing power slam.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody...
Airborne!
Through the air, and connects!
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
This is it. Punk powers out, still going strong.
truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oh, man. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Oh, spinning heel kick, and he's going to the top.
Fires back with a knee across the midsection.
A razor-sharp chop there.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. And another climb.
Look out! Oh, coming down from way up top. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Trying armbar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Ooh, down low and down he goes.
And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and one with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Look at Lesnar.
The Brock lock is in. So tear your knee in half.
The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast incarnate with it.
Fans off the attack with an elbow.
Caught with the low blow. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
name the beast, and Paul Heyman's schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. From the top, diving double axe handle. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up. This fight will not go down.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming!
Gonna sleep! Will that sew this up for Punk?
Looking blow.
Punk dodges out in time.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
But did you hit on CM Punk? He kicks out with force.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
McIntyre with an air raid crash.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Oh, neck-breaking arm. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no...
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep! The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring. He looks ready to strike.
Ooh, hit him with that wrench.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania. And
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. That'll turn your lights out.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Sliding back into the ring. Overwhelming offense now from
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk anaconda.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay of the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for...
Watch out! All the way down to the floor.
You can be fearless, but you also need to be smart, and that was not smart. You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a 4-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world.
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
If you're Seth Rollins, you got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye on the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I know my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies. What an axe handle. That's what I love about WWE. There's no telling where the matches will go.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy. Well, how the turntables.
Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
Saying I hit your move, they sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Seth Rollins,
Stop! Will that close Punk out?
makes the cover. Oh my God.
How on earth?
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep! Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? From the top rope, elbow drop connects.
Punk in the driver's seat now. He's got Rollins right where he wants him after that.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen,
GTS.
Seth has got
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Big first right into the buckle.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Oh, and he stops that offense. Oh, great kick. Turns that back on CM Punk.
And he gets directed into the corner. Muscles their opponent up.
That patented high-impact offense from charging himself up and going into the...
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
The visionary, the opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, GTS connects. Again, there is no way anyone can carry on after that.
Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, Sing Him.
Each of these 3 men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average road.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Love the confidence, but it's a little early for that. Oh, and a forearm.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against 2 younger competitors who have been on top in
A quick cover. And he gets the shoulder up.
I knew he wasn't getting pinned that easily.
Pow, what a shot.
CM Punk who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone is, there it is. He can end it here.
He kicks out with authority.
He completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Kick. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
Oh, driving the elbow.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
What impact!
Right in the kisser.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here. And that failed to hit the mark.
Hooked up.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk. One with
Shoulders down, cover. The pin is broken. That could have been it. Oh, Days with a drop kick. Can he do it here? Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Not getting the 2 at this point has got to say something.
Sliding into the ring now. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way. Powerful from the top. Diving double axe handle.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Reigns checking under the ring now.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
This could be it. The pin. Punk powers out. Still going strong.
He's really not making this easy.
Not a good spot to be in.
No need to swing when you can just chuck right at someone.
Oh my God!
Rollins got surprised there.
He's heading back to the ring.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, what a clubbing blow. On a heel hook. Stretch. He's bracing for it.
Clothesline.
Incoming.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Stalking from above.
Soaring. Cross body from the top. Wow. Oh, what an axe handle.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when 3 men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for
Face first. Setting up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And he comes in under the rope.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Boom. Rollins getting worked on here.
Rollins has no answer for Punk.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Paul. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Headed back into the ring. Oh, had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
Punk now lifting.
Rollins with a reversal.
Boom. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Delivering a Falcon Arrow. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
This could be it. He could win it all here. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. Hooked him up. And a suplex. Lifted and completely helpless here. Roman Reigns ready to go.
Look out. Stop.
Is it enough to overcome Punk? Oof.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb.
Roman spear.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Wasting no time. Into the cover.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down.
From the top.
Boom, one step ahead there.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Can the visionary hang on? Things are beginning to fade to black for...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Back suplex, no! Driven down. Things are heading ringside now.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming.
Oh, what a sling blade.
Delivers the cross body.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Turns it around.
Ooh, that caught with a punch to the...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. He gets into the ring.
That spells doom for Rollins.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
That's it, broken up. What's Roman forming here? Head on CM Punk. Quick count out after one.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning. Boom.
Teeing off. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. Stopping the pin right there.
Clearly, he's got other. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Got to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
Going right into the pin attempt.
Two. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before three.
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutch is locked in.
He's in excruciating pain. He submits. He taps out.
Here
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it...
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
Just ruthless.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Hitman has him in it. Uh-oh.
And able to skirt around that attack. Hart avoids the offense. Oh! I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them. Possibly the pinnacle.
Quick pin. Championship on the line. And there's still plenty of fight left.
Expending energy on that kick out, but still very much in this.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game. Every maneuver being returned with counter-fire.
Drop kick. Michaels looking for... Uh-oh.
Getting out of harm's way. Dropped on the shoulders.
Michaels doing what he can to keep his pace in this matchup.
Insult and injury. Brutal combination.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Butterfly suplex.
And the core are taking on some damage. He left an opening.
Wow, what impact! Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
HBK. And crashing to the floor goes Shawn. Heading to the outside now.
Look what he's got here.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Hard impact on the back. Excellent execution from Hitman.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Sent crashing down by the body slam.
And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels. And something Bret had. Figure 4. Leg lock. Caught it. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Bret the Hitman Hart trying to fire himself up.
And finally recognizes the count, gets back into the ring.
This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Gets slammed down.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Applied. Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but it was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition. Michaels looking lax with pain. The Hitman remaining a step ahead. Defiant counter from HBK. Fast press! Fast press!
Good night.
Up the rope he goes.
From above.
And Bret up the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Powerful uppercut finds the mark.
Oh, he flips that around.
Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter's locked in. Hart is cranking it with everything he's got.
Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Oh, my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon. But in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
And that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. We'll have to see what happens.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street. Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime.
Into the pin. Can he get him here? Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Got to change something up with the pin technique. Oh, God, blinding rake across the eyes.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Oh, the DDT delivered. Jack is tangled up.
Bounced off the skull.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock follows it up with a clothesline. Oh, man, Cactus Jack looking worse for wear. Jack just got out of there. Whoa, piling on with the pylon.
The parking lot is a literal playground of pain. This is getting ugly very fast.
He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back down.
No, 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 no!
Oh, man.
Well, now we know what lengths either one of these competitors will go to in order to win this battle.
Boom! Oh, boy. He's headed up the ambulance ladder now.
Look out! Kidding me! Nobody home. What an impact!
Leaping from the ambulance is a good way to end up inside of it.
Especially missing your mark like that.
Hope he has a plan climbing that ladder.
Perched on top of...
No, 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 no!
Body on body.
Wow.
Just listen to the WWE Universe. They are going wild for this.
Oh, my goodness. Not from up there! Are you kidding me?
An unbelievable move. Who dives off an ambulance?
Huge risk, but huge reward.
Target acquired and destroyed.
These superstars clearly and appropriately channeling every ounce of road rage they've ever had right now.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
I'm really not sure why they've taken the fight to the stage here.
Yeah, I don't think anything good can come from this.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Being placed in the corner here.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk, the plunge!
Cactus with a cause for alarm.
Oh, into the pin attempt.
2. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man? Bell to bell.
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Wielding the table like a weapon and causing chaos.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk? Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Ooh, what a counter into the back body drop.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they've made the perfect tag team.
And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
He's setting that table up in the corner. No good can come from that positioning. Being supported by that table right now.
Oh, man, through the table!
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, and that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
Oh, man. Spinning heel kick.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is there any air left in Austin?
Facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak.
A takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
What's it going to take to put this match away? Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Placed him in the corner here. Wicked clothesline. Right on the arm.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
CM Punk might be in trouble here. Oh, wait! Never mind, he's free.
Austin with a Thez press. Now rapid fire rights from the rattlesnake.
Thez press hit on CM Punk. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole.
Kick, wow!
Stone Cold Stunner.
Austin got all of it.
You've got to be kidding me.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Anger is starting to show in the face of Austin. I think the rattlesnake will do anything to close this out.
Stone Cold with his trademark offense.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
Punk wasting no motion on the count. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat Mojo?
Stunner. Oh, just as devastating as when his opponent does it.
Shoulders are down. What a kick out at 2.
And he is incredulous after the kick out. Almost lost to his own move.
CM Punk thought,
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this.
GTS.
Could that keep Austin down?
2.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
2 men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights. But now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will from the top. Double axe handle connects.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. Wow!
Cross body! Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
2 men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
And quick getting the arm up.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Falcon arrow. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino heat everything he's got. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking the from the top.
Managing to evade a precarious position there. Punk avoids the attack.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
A defiant kick out after one.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. Kicks out after one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? Three amigos. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago
From the top.
Oh, and nobody's there.
DDT.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie.
Look at the height. Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
Reversal. He saw that coming. That'll hurt. DDT. Oh, what a high kick.
Destructive arm breaker.
Take off.
Frog splash. Continuing to work on the leg. Wow, spinning heel kick. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
Incorrect.
Look at the arm trapped. Looking for the Maestro cradle.
Kicks out before one.
Amazing.
Bam, what a slap. He's looking banged up here, guys. Counter right when it was needed. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Measured kick to the vertebrae. Oh! That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
And Eddie feeling the groove here tonight in this match. Eddie gets countered. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice.
This one could be over.
And he makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Punk's had enough. He's look. Good reflexes from him there.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The Golden Sleep GTS from Punk.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
This could be it. Cover.
There's two. And the kick out.
I don't know where Eddie found the energy to kick out after that. It had to be complete instinct.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really? Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Here is your winner.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career.
Watch out!
Oh, nobody home for that one.
Gosh. You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest. Look out!
Crossbody from the top.
The game in bad shape right now.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. And we have a pin attempt. Raising the arm before one.
A defiant kick out before the one count.
Spinning heel kick.
And taking it to the game. Punk.
Triangle arm bar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Spinning heel kick.
Taking this to the floor.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
That was just cutting off all the airflow.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed. Never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
Uh-oh. The top rope. Whiplash neck breaker. Ooh, great anticipation.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
Ouch. Boom, DDT.
Oh, a boot to the back.
And Punk gets countered there. Strong counter from Punk. Devastating kick. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Serves him right for running his mouth.
What a display of strength here. Ooh.
He's got him in his grasp.
Sit out pile driver.
Like meeting a brick wall there.
The game showing just a small measure of his disdain towards CM Punk.
There's a move being made here. A submission attempt by Triple H.
Is it fully locked in? Oh, they got it in, locked in, man. What a counter. Boom, snaps the leg across the head and doing even more damage to the head here.
Always a smart strike.
From the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
And now propped up in the corner.
CM Punk really trying to up the ante at this point as he climbs the turnbuckles and drags his opponent up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh, God. The plunge! Oh, there's no recovering from that. This is over.
2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible. Raining down right hands. Caught that one with his face, and Batista's bleeding.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
And now escaping the mat. Very crafty of him, avoiding the dangers of the ring.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
Clutching that weapon and just taunting the competition. Batista got out of the way.
Release, crashing into the chair.
Talk about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to
From the top.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow, leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
He's going for the pin. The challenger gets a shoulder up.
Still has plenty of fight, barely even staying down for the count.
Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbow for the jump.
DDT plants to the sky. Double axe handle connects. Face first. Set up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Grabbing a kick from way up. Gets clobbered with the axe handle. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason. Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should help the safety guys. Opponent's head and neck gripped tight, and now...
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd. Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
And he slides him back to the mat. Oh, that right there will rock you. Back suplex. And a big question coming into time. Was only going to see the end gold. Well, Batista looked like a dominating force.
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
Heartbreaker!
And this one is coming down to Punk now lifting his opponent up, and nails the GTS.
We might see a new champion crowned.
Batista with a Batista bite.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole, but Orton is seconds away from submitting.
No. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
Slice bread, but a counter power slam.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice...
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits, and now an anaconda.
Head up, CM Punk. Stopping the pin.
Clubbing blow.
Vulnerable spot for the Viper.
Oh, belly to belly through. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the anaconda vice grip.
After everything... A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. CM Punk stopped.
Opponent lifted. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Not sure what Randy's looking for. Batista can clinch this one here. The ref not even getting to one.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
The Viper showing off his power with a fallaway slam.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, what a boot. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Sleep.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
2 count.
He's done it. CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight, it's CM Punk's time.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
Well, with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the U.S. title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
Whiplash neck breaker.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical.
And here we go. Single leg crab.
Oh my God, superhuman power.
Pressure's on, gotta get out quick. Oh, what a great counter. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot. Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champ
From the sky! Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up. Punk avoids the attack.
Oh, and a neck breaker. Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here.
Oh, a spinning heel kick. Looking to take it to the air now.
Up high. Tremendous impact. Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops. John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week. I believe CM Punk has the highest odds yet for a competitor who has answered this call.
High rent district for CM Punk.
From the top rope.
CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
Punk hit him hard. Cena might be in trouble right now. Implanted by the DDT.
Oh, we know what's coming. And averting damage there. CM Punk looking. Avoided any damage there.
Dangerous Hurricane Rana.
Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet.
Oh, no. Oh, stun gun. The champ goes for the cover. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
Before the 1 count, he's got to be having a laugh.
Sunset flip powerbomb. Oh, foot just stomping down.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Hooked up, and boom!
Oh, hard hitting kick. Ooh. absolutely stiff blow to the head there. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down for the GTS.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
To the pin. New champ. No, it's not over.
And this is why they are the champ. The ability to survive even the worst edge.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, gets stopped right in his tracks.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment. WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
Oh, what an axe handle. I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yes, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is over, and Styles finding out that the hard way.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And does he want it? One flying.
Oh, God. Knee meets face. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could... Face first.
Setting up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Face first.
Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Perched up top.
Oh, my! Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk call in reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end The Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk has long wanted to prove that the best in the world is even better than phenomenal. And the only way to do that is by winning this match by the books.
And he heads back into the ring. We almost just saw a count out there, but the match continues. And Styles is brought to a disadvantage now.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
AJ is out, that's it.
The cover. Oh, he kicked out.
Never say die, never fade, but sustain. That's AJ Styles here.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice.
AJ Styles is in trouble.
And Styles now, is he going to tap out?
He gets up. It is over.
Here is your winner,
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face
Kurt looking to cause pain with this submission.
Hammerlock applied.
Calculating how to escape here. And Punk able to break the hold.
It's CM Punk versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. Angle's final match in WrestleMania. His final match ever in WWE.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And that kind of attack is Punk's form of respect. This is how Punk shows love. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Well, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical ability.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have?
Launching. Turns that in his favor. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at...
From the top, diving double axe handle. Kurt Angle in need of a... About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. It's not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Whoa, what an axe handle. And at this point, Punk is just punishing Kurt, softening him up for an eventual submission.
Double axe handle right on target. I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense, the Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. What a counter.
CM Punk.
Angle switches it up.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in.
Coquina clutch. Nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it. Working on their arm.
But a good old smack in the mouth breaks the hold.
Face first. Set up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap? He taps. He taps.
Here is your winner, CM.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on the Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what the Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man, WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him have all-time WrestleMania classics against the likes of Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker. But as for The Fiend, I need only remind you of what happened last year at WrestleMania. The Fiend lured John Cena into the Firefly Funhouse match and destroyed the franchise both physically and mentally.
And since then, John Cena has not been seen in a WWE ring. Gotta wonder if CM Punk will suffer the same fate should The Fiend get his way tonight. This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. With an uppercut.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already, but as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable.
Not letting him finish that thought. Directly to the knee.
Getting up on wobbling legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, God, face first.
The stomp at every single part of his body. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up.
Bray Wyatt is set, creepy, eerie, one of the most bizarre superstars we've ever witnessed, walking across the ring, if you want to call it walking, more like a spider.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Makes a cover. CM Punk beats The Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz. And look at it, put him away. Gets the shoulder up.
At this point, no way that was going to keep him down.
We're off to... And this should be one hell of a tag team match. The brash CM Punk and AJ Lee taking on the cocky Miz and Maurice. Two teams, not just in this matchup, but in life as well, who couldn't be more different from one another.
It's that blue-collar, scratch-and-claw mentality versus the mentality of having the spotlight and only the finest things in life. Really, it's a tale as old as time.
CM Punk and AJ Lee truly don't like the Miz and Maurice, and believe me, the feeling is mutual. Now all four of these superstars have the chance to let those feelings out in a good old-fashioned tag team match play out.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
A lot of variables rules at play in this intergender tag match. All four competitors have been subject to mixed tag rules before, where the men could only fight the men and vice versa. But tonight, intergender fighting is allowed.
And I know both Maurice and AJ Lee have that chip on their shoulder. Maurice has always looked down on CM Punk and would love nothing more than hurting the best in the world. And let's not forget that AJ Lee used to be general manager of Raw, where Miz was a constant nuisance. Now she can let her frustration out without any fear of professional retribution.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anna.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. She gets taken into the corner.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high. Elbow drop.
Dim the spotlight. Roll the credits. Miz and Maurice are about.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it. Ah, there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she...
Truly, truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2K26 showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity, but that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.